Hello, hello. Welcome to another Charm Effect podcast, baby. All right, and man, listen, this is the one and only Sir Charmer, all right, aka Sir Charm. And man, I just want to go ahead and starting with the introduction. Like, you know what I'm saying? We back with another podcast episode, right? And before I start to, this is the introduction, right? So this is a space that's all about honoring those radiant moments of creativity that makes us all uniquely human. Whether you're just someone who just loves to think outside the box, you content create. If you're an entrepreneur, you are a writer, a poet, you feel me, a motivational speaker, right? Shit, you name it. Like, just come and join us. You feel me as we explore um the wonders of the human imagination, right? So go ahead and relax if you listen to this, and if not, should just go ahead and vibe out to the magic of the creative humans at rare moments. All right. So listen, man, you see this beautiful view out here? You feel me? Yes. So the background is kind of, you know, what I'm about to get into, right? So the whole topic, this podcast topic, is about solo traveling, right? Or just traveling alone. And you know, a lot of people be like, "What? Traveling alone? Where did you travel alone to?" Well, let me tell you, I traveled alone to Miami. You feel me? I'm definitely currently in Miami right now. You feel me? It's technically my last day here, and I just wanted to get like some actual content. I was supposed to get some other content, shoot content, but things didn't work out quite how it needed to. So yeah. But anyway, so let's get right on into it, right? So those of y'all who are wondering, I'm just pretty much gonna be giving like a few different like eight, probably up to like seven different things that I want to talk about when it comes to traveling alone, right? I'm gonna touch on like the choices and decisions that are gonna have to be made, safety, talking about meeting people, self care, you know what I'm saying, and then like handling the loneliness while you're by yourself traveling, right? The benefits and the challenges, all that. All right, so um, let's just say, I mean, I don't even know where to start. So, all right, I'm gonna say for the first things first, right? I mean, to me personally, like, man, traveling alone, bro, it wasn't bad. It's not bad. You feel me? I'm still here, and like, I've really got a chance to really enjoy myself. And I've been by myself. This is my first time. Like, first of all, this is my first time flying a flight, right? It's my first time even being in Miami. You feel me? It's my second time being in Florida, but just Miami altogether, it's my first time. So everything first of all, I had a blast, man. Like, the resort I stayed at was lit. You feel me? I had a balcony. I'm gonna probably put some I'm gonna put all that, you know what I'm saying, editing the videos in this podcast episode. Also, shout out to my traveling agent. You feel me? She definitely she hooked me up. All right, I definitely want to say that. So when it comes to like when it comes to the choices, right, and the decisions that you would pretty make like on your own terms, right? You just gotta make sure if you're gonna be so if you're traveling alone, right? You gotta make sure you're traveling. I ain't gonna say traveling in style. I mean, that's just me. But I was gonna say you want to make sure everything is accommodated for, right? You want to make sure you want to know the time of the year, right? The luxury spot. If you want a budget, right? You want to just make sure you got all of these things in order because it'll make your trip way less like hectic, right? And for example, I say like I booked my trip maybe like 2 months ahead of time, right? So the only thing I had to do when I got here was I got a rental. So the only thing I had to pay for was my rental, and then I had to finish paying the rest of the down deposit, the rest of the payment that I had to get for my resort, right? And that was pretty much it. And sheesh, my bad, I had some in my eye. But pretty much moving on, right? So when it comes to safety, right? Most of the key concerns when it comes to solo traveling is pretty much the safety. So it's like make sure when it comes to like the safety tips, you're keeping your friends and family updated, right, on your whereabouts, or share location. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody that you trust to have your location shared with, share your location with them. You feel me? Don't, like, when I say don't reveal too much information to like strangers. Like, I'm not saying you can't give people your name, right? You feel me? Like, you can, but just have your discernment up, right? I'll talk about this also in my previous podcast episodes, like making sure that you're just not revealing too much informational, personal information to strangers, right? And just like research for the safety securities of the destination, like that you're gonna be in, right? Making sure you're not in too many like local areas that got bad juju vibes or something like that, right? So I'm gonna just give you an example, right? So planning like your trip alone, right? You hold complete freedom, bro, for real, because you get to choose whether if you want to stay at the beach all day or if you want to stay in the clubs. You feel me? Like it's a lot of that. You feel me? So you can, like, yeah, so like when you travel solo, bro, you just, every choice is yours, right? So you can pretty much do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? The choice is yours, the show is yours. You feel me? Spotlight all on you. Um, and when it comes to like, meeting new people, right? This is something else. With me, like myself, like I met a great few people. Like I got a lot. I ain't gonna say I got a lot of numbers, but I got a few numbers in here because I mean, I just like to connect with people. You feel me? And like the first night I actually got down to Miami, I was able to make a great connect, and we linked up after he got off of work. He actually worked right across the street from like the hotel I was at. It's either hotel or resort, I can't remember, but where I was staying at, he was right across the street, bro. He showed me a good time. You feel me? He like literally like he had me in the spots. You feel me? So that's what I mean by just when it comes to meeting new people, right? You just want to engage with what vibes with you. Like you don't want to try to force some shit. You feel me? Because then it's just gonna be an awkward situation. You don't want to do that. All right. So like just remember, even when you're traveling, bro, it's like the road brings so many opportunities to connect with people. Like the possibilities are endless, bro. Like trust me. All right. You want to trust me on this. All right. So the next one, handling like that loneliness feeling, right, and the self-care part of traveling alone. And it's crazy to say, right, because even though I planned this, so when I planned this trip to my by myself, right, everybody was on some shit. When they found out, they was like, damn, you going to Miami, who you going with? Like, that's the first thing they said. Oh, who you going with? Who you going with? Oh, you going with your lady? I'm like, I don't even got a lady. You feel me? And then on top of that, I'm like, I'm not going with nobody. They're like, what, you going by yourself? I'm like, yeah. Why you ain't tell me? I'm like, bro. So it's just like, I mean, I don't know. I guess like the world that we're currently in nowadays, people kind of shun their eye upon like traveling alone because of, oh, safety reasons. What if something bad happens? Like this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, bro, something bad can happen when you're with family, when you with friends. Like it's like one side of thinking. You feel me? And I'm just trying to deprogram my own self of having that one side minded. You feel me? Like, yes, just because we know bad things happen in the world doesn't mean bad things are gonna happen to you if you travel somewhere else. You feel me? Like it's just I'm trying to help myself break out of this. You see this like little matrix that we in, and by doing that, I'll be able to help others. So that's why I do what I do. You feel me? Because I'm trying to help people. You know what I'm saying? Like myself. You feel me? Because I'm just like you. You feel me? We're brothers and sisters. You feel me? Whatever you want to say, right? But um, shit. How was I supposed to say this? Because everything I'm saying right now is literally off the dome, right? Because like I was saying, I was supposed to actually have another podcast interview. You feel me? But things didn't work out how it was supposed to. So like I said, I'm doing this. So I want to give, okay, so when it comes to you feel me, like the self care methods, right? I want to kind of touch on that, but I'm trying to figure out how I could touch on it. Like, so, for example, like just solo traveling, it can be an emotional. It can be emotional for somebody, right? It wasn't really emotional for me, but it was on something like, when I had was at a certain like function or a certain spot, and it's like a lot of people around, and I'm just like, damn, like you feel me? I'm around people, but I'm like I know I'm by myself, so it's just like I had to get out of that like mindset. It's so I was in my mind thinking, and once I was just like, all right, let me get back into the world. Let me get back to where I'm actually at. You feel me? My mood just changed up. It changed up. You feel me? It changed up all the way, and then my mood went up. So um, just incorporate like what I'm saying, daily like your daily rituals. Like if you meditate, you feel me? Continue to meditate when you get up in the AM or before you go to sleep to keep you cool. You know what I'm saying? Um, so like when it comes to like when I said the benefits and the challenges, right, bro? So the benefits, actually, I would say the benefits is actually just being able to know what you are made of. You feel me? Like figuring out like what kind of person you are when you're not surrounded around people who you know already or your loved ones and friends, right? When you don't have any influences other than yourself, like how are you really moving? You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, like honest to God, like being up here, what I'm saying, for a couple of days in Miami, bro, this shit is really like it's let me know what type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? What type of being I am, because I really, you feel me? I can make a lot of things happen, and it's just all about knowing your power, knowing your power. You feel me? That's the only thing I'm gonna say about that. So I need to go get something to eat. But yeah, so I didn't want to make this too long. Like I was saying, I just wanted to show some footage, video footage of me. You know what I'm saying? I want to continue on making more podcast episodes, actually video and audio for my um followers. I don't know why I say followers. I gotta stop saying that. Not my followers, but my subscribers and my charmers. You feel me? On my charm beings out there. So thank you once again. As far as right now, I'm not selling any merch. You feel me? But I can put a poll up, and if people would actually, you feel me, be interested into the merch, you feel me? Because I'm actually I'm gonna change it up. You feel me? This is just like the prototype. But if I start selling merch, when I do, it's gonna look totally different from this. So yeah, peace out, man. There's not too much else I can say. You already know what I say, man. Third time's a charm. You feel me? And like I said, you notice like the third seasons, right? On my third seasons, I started dropping what videos. You feel me? Videos to the audio. So I'm doing the best I can. You feel me, to help out with the newness, right? The creativity, because like I said, I'm just trying to stay innovative with this shit. You feel me? So like I said, man, peace, love, hair grease. You feel me? Go ahead and share this to three of your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Share this to three of your haters. You feel me? Just as long as you're sharing, bro, you're doing me justice and you're doing the world justice. So I love y'all, and I'll be back again.